Designing electronic forms with HP LiquidOffice. LiquidOffice Designer is used to create and publish forms to the LiquidOffice server. To create a form, you configure the form properties, place shapes and objects on the form, save the form, connect to the LiquidOffice server, test your form, and publish the form. The LiquidOffice Designer consists of the menu bar, the task bar, the sidebar with shapes and objects for your form, the workspace for your form, page navigation, and status bar. In the form properties, by right-clicking on the form and choosing Properties, you have the General options, Behavior, Fonts, and Publishing. In the General options, your form information, you enter the form name, the author, a description of the form. You may enter some keywords, choose the default language, and enter a password if you choose. Under Behavior, you enable unique sequential numbering if your form is going to contain entry fields that use sequential numbering. This option must be turned on in order for the LiquidOffice server to properly sequentially number your forms. Error handling allows you to highlight invalid fields. Fields that may be required or have specific entry criteria can be highlighted by a color, such as red, to draw the user's attention to that field for correction. Compatibility is for older forms in the LiquidOffice system. This option should be left off for all new forms. Under the Fonts tab, you can select the default display font for titles, text, and you can select the default fill font, which will be used in entry fields and such while the person is filling in the form. And under Publishing, you choose the publishing formats, either HTML, PDF, or both options. When creating your form, you simply drag the field from the shape options on the left onto your form. Double-click on the field to show the field properties. You can set the general options, title, format, appearance, and so on by choosing the tabs at the top. Under the General tab, you fill in the field information such as the field name, which would be first name, last name, phone number, etc., a field description, and whether the field is read-only, entry required, or hidden. Under the Title tab, you select the title for the field. This is normally displayed next to the field. You can change the alignment to be on the top or the bottom, left or right, and also change the font. Under the Format tab, you enter whether the field is text, date, or what have you. Also whether it is allowing alphanumeric, numeric only, alpha only, text characters, and whether or not you're going to allow special characters such as a slash, dash, and the ampersand sign, and whether or not to allow spaces. You can also do case conversion to all uppercase or all lowercase, and you can align the text left, right, or center. The most important thing you can do when designing a form is to test. To test your form, confirm that your data entry fields are correctly configured. Check the layout of your form, graphics, appearance, the spacing around shapes, and so on. Publish the form to a LiquidOffice server. Preferably the LiquidOffice server has a pre-release or testing folder for such forms. Have volunteers fill out the form and submit it using realistic information. Ask for feedback from those who filled out the form. This feedback might be useful enough to either change the current form or note for further form designs. Things that you might ask would be, did the users encounter any problems when filling out the form? Do users have any suggestions about the form to make it easier to understand or fill out? and then verify that the data collected during the testing is properly formatted and stored. Once your form is created and saved and tested, then you'll want to publish your form. Under File, choose Publish. To publish your form from the Form Designer to the LiquidOffice server, decide whether to publish the form to HTML or PDF format or both. Right-click a blank area of the form and click Properties. The Form Properties dialog box opens. Click the Publishing tab. In the Publishing Formats list, select the checkbox options for publishing formats that you want to use, such as HTML or PDF. Save the form. To see a preview of the form before you publish it to LiquidOffice, use the Preview feature. Connect to the LiquidOffice server, and on the File menu, click Publish. The Publishing wizard opens, allowing you to publish the form to the LiquidOffice server. If you'd like to contact us, please call area code 949-829-5822 or send an email to info@formtran.com or visit our website at www.formtran.com.